This video is not affiliated with, endorsed by, or sponsored by the National Institute for Automotive Service Excellence, ASE. It is created solely for educational purposes to help viewers expand their automotive knowledge and prepare for ASE-style topics. For official information, study materials, and certification details, please refer directly to ASE.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got something really helpful lined up for you. 50 practice multiple-choice questions to test your knowledge and help you study smarter. Whether you're brushing up for an exam, preparing for a certification, or just wanting to strengthen your automotive skills, this video is designed to guide you step by step. Grab a notebook, follow along, and see how many you can get right. Let's dive in and start learning together.
1. Before mounting a vehicle on a frame rack, what should always be verified? A. The tires are inflated properly. B. The battery voltage. C. The manufacturer's anchoring points. D. The suspension alignment. Answer: C. The manufacturer's anchoring points. Explanation: using the OEM anchoring points ensures correct geometry and prevents further distortion during pulling. 2. A downward bend in the center of the frame rails is described as A. Sway up, B. Sag, C. Mash, D. Twist. Answer: B. Sag. Explanation: sag refers to the middle of the frame being pushed downward from a front or rear impact. 3. When checking a unibody for alignment, which dimension reveals lateral misalignment? A. Height, B. Diagonal, C. Width, D. Vertical. Answer: B. Diagonal. Explanation: unequal diagonal measurements show that the structure has shifted sideways or is diamonded. 4. What is the purpose of crush zones in a modern vehicle? A. To absorb impact energy and protect occupants. B. To make the car lighter. C. To reduce vibration. D. To hold trim panels. Answer: A. To absorb impact energy and protect occupants. Explanation: crush zones deform in a controlled way to dissipate energy during a collision. 5. What is the safest practice before performing any welding? A. Ground the welder to the battery. B. Disconnect the battery's negative cable. C. Remove only the alternator fuse. D. Lower the tire pressure. Answer: B. Disconnect the battery's negative cable. Explanation: disconnecting prevents voltage spikes from damaging electronics. 6. A diamond frame condition means A. Both rails are bent upward. B. One frame rail is moved forward or backward. C. Both rails are shortened. Or D. The roof is twisted. Answer: B. One frame rail is moved forward or backward. Explanation: diamond damage causes uneven diagonals because one side is longer. 7. The term mash refers to A. Rail shortened in length, B. Rail bent upward, C. Rail twisted diagonally, or D. Rail stretched longitudinally. Answer: A. Rail shortened in length. Explanation: compression from a collision forces the rail to shorten or mash. 8. Which device records digital before and after dimensions for insurance documentation? A. Tram gauge, B. Laser or computerized measurement system, C. Tape measure, or D. Plumb bob. Answer: B. Laser or computerized measurement system. Explanation: modern electronic systems document and print 3D measurement data. 9. Before sectioning a structural component, the technician must A. Verify cut location in the OEM repair manual, B. Heat the metal to soften it, C. Clamp both sides tightly, or D. Mark by eye where it looks straight. Answer A. Verify cut location in the OEM repair manual. Explanation: only OEM procedures specify approved sectioning points for safety. 10. What is the purpose of using weld-through primer? A. Improves paint adhesion. B. Prevents corrosion between overlapped welded surfaces. C. Speeds up cooling. Or D. Changes weld color. Answer B. Prevents corrosion between overlapped welded surfaces. Explanation: weld-through primer allows current flow while protecting the metal from rust. 11. What is the first step after completing a structural pull? A. Paint the repaired area. B. Remeasure all critical reference points. C. Remove clamps immediately. D. Check tire pressure. Answer: B. Remeasure all critical reference points. Explanation: final measurements verify accuracy before proceeding with reassembly. 12. Which condition is characterized by diagonally opposite corners being higher or lower? A. Sag. B. Twist. C. Diamond. D. Mash. Answer: B. Twist. Explanation: twist results when one corner of the structure is rotated upward or downward relative to the other. 13. Why must aluminum repairs be isolated from steel repairs? A. To save power. B. To avoid galvanic corrosion. C. To reduce static buildup. D. To simplify sanding. Answer: B. To avoid galvanic corrosion. Explanation: steel dust can react with aluminum, causing electrochemical corrosion. 14. When straightening a bent unibody rail, how should pulling be performed? A. Fast and heavy. B. Slowly and in stages. C. With short hammer strikes. D. Only from one direction. Answer: B. Slowly and in stages. Explanation: gradual pulling allows the metal to return without overstressing or tearing. 15. Which PPE item is most critical during frame pulling operations? A. Latex gloves. B. Safety glasses and steel-toe boots. C. Respirator only. D. Cotton gloves. Answer: B. Safety glasses and steel-toe boots. Explanation: protects against flying debris and potential chain recoil hazards. 16. A measurement difference of more than 5 millimeters in key points usually indicates A. Normal tolerance, B. Misalignment, C. Sag only, D. Paint buildup. Answer: B. Misalignment. Explanation: tolerances greater than about 5 millimeters typically show structural deviation. 17. Which welding method best replicates OEM spot welds? A. Squeeze-type resistance spot welding, or STRSW. B. TIG welding. C. Stick welding. D. Gas welding. Answer: A. Squeeze-type resistance spot welding. Explanation: STRSW matches factory weld appearance and strength. 18. What is the main risk of overheating high-strength steel during repair? A. Poor color match. B. Reduced structural integrity. C. Paint the lamination. D. Excessive work hardening. Answer B. Reduced structural integrity. Explanation: high-strength steel loses its strength when exposed to excessive heat. 19. Which tool allows accurate vertical height measurement from the floor or datum? A. Tape measure. B. Height gauge with plumb bob. C. Tram gauge. D. Bubble level. Answer B. Height gauge with plumb bob. Explanation: a plumb bob system accurately measures vertical deviation from the datum line. 20. Why should pulling chains be kept as level as possible? A. For a better view of the work area. B. To apply even pulling force. C. To reduce heat buildup. D. To save time. Answer B. To apply even pulling force. Explanation: level pulls ensures straight force distribution without introducing unwanted twist.
21. When drilling out spot welds, what tool prevents damage to lower panels? A. Twist drill bit. B. Spot weld cutter. C. Hole saw. D. Step drill. Answer B. Spot weld cutter. Explanation: the cutter removes the weld nugget from the top layer only. 22. Why should adhesive bonding surfaces be scuffed before application? A. To make the surface shiny. B. To improve mechanical grip for adhesion. C. To reduce adhesive amount. D. To clean oil. Answer B. To improve mechanical grip for adhesion. Explanation: scuffing increases surface area and adhesion strength. 23. Which frame condition is shown when rails are bowed upward? A. Sag. B. Crown or sway up. C. Mash. B. Twist. Answer B. Crown or sway up. Explanation: crown damage is the opposite of sag. The rails bow upward at the center. 24. Why must sectioning joints on inner and outer panels be staggered? A. Looks better after painting. B. Prevents stress concentration. C. Speeds up welding. D. Uses fewer clamps. Answer B. Prevents stress concentration. Explanation: staggered joints distribute loads over a wider area. 25. What type of metal requires mechanical fasteners and adhesives rather than welding? A. Stainless steel. B. Aluminum. C. Mild steel. D. HSLA steel. Answer B. Aluminum. Explanation: aluminum panels are joined using adhesives and rivets to prevent heat weakening.
26. What should be done after welding to restore corrosion protection? A. Apply seam sealer and primer. B. Wash with soap and water. C. Spray with lubricant. D. Cover with masking tape. Answer is A. Apply seam sealer and primer. Explanation: post-weld coatings prevent rust and moisture intrusion. 27. Why are body dimension charts essential before repairs? A. To determine vehicle value. B. To compare measurements to factory specifications. C. To set paint mixing ratios. D. To align trim. Answer is B. To compare measurements to factory specifications. Explanation: dimension charts guide accurate measurement and diagnosis. 28. If a frame rail is kinked, the only proper repair is A. Straighten cold. B. Heat and bend back. C. Replace the damaged section. D. Fill with body filler. Answer is C. Replace the damaged section. Explanation: kinks break metal grain structure. The component must be replaced. 29. What measurement determines whether the structure has sag or crown? A. Height. B. Length. C. Diagonal. D. Width. Answer is A. Height. Explanation: height readings show vertical deviations like sagging or crowning. 30. What does the term springback describe in frame repair? A. Paint shrinkage. B. Metal partially returning to damaged shape after pull. C. Chain stretching. D. Frame relaxation after heating. Answer is B. Metal partially returning to damaged shape after pull. Explanation: elastic recovery causes the structure to move slightly after tension is released.
31. Why should pulling be done in multiple directions? A. To balance internal stresses and restore geometry accurately. B. To reduce tool wear. C. To speed up repair. D. To improve chain tension. Answer: A. To balance internal stresses and restore geometry accurately. Explanation: multi-directional poles correct damage in all planes without overstretching. 32. Which measurement plane corresponds to vehicle length? A. Vertical. B. Transverse. C. Longitudinal. D. Diagonal. Answer: C. Longitudinal. Explanation: the longitudinal plane runs front to back, showing mash or sway. 33. When is heat application acceptable for straightening? A. On mild steel only under OEM temperature limits. B. On high-strength steel. C. On aluminum. D. On any structural metal. Answer: A. On mild steel only under OEM temperature limits. Explanation: excessive heat weakens high-strength steels and aluminum. 34. Why should high-voltage hybrid systems be powered down before repair? A. To prevent short circuit and electric shock. B. To conserve battery life. C. To speed up the job. D. To prevent corrosion. Answer: A. To prevent short circuit and electric shock. Explanation: hybrid systems carry dangerous voltages. Deactivation ensures technician safety. 35. Which tool measures ride height accurately? A. Straight edge. B. Height gauge or tram. C. Paint stick. D. Tire depth gauge. Answer: B. Height gauge or tram. Explanation: height gauges or trams provide precise vertical reference measurements. 36. Why must weld areas be ground to bare metal first? A. For appearance. B. To ensure proper electrical conductivity. C. To cool the metal. D. To reduce spatter. Answer: B. To ensure proper electrical conductivity. Explanation: paint or coatings block current flow and weaken weld strength. 37. What measurement difference typically indicates a diamond frame? A. 5 mm height variance. B. 10 mm diagonal variance. C. 2 mm width variance. D. 1 mm length variance. Answer: B. 10 mm diagonal variance. Explanation: diagonals differing more than 10 mm signal diamond misalignment. 38. Why must rust be removed before bonding or welding? A. Improves paint finish. B. Prevents contamination and weak joints. C. Keeps the surface shiny. D. Helps welds cool faster.
Answer: B. Prevents contamination and weak joints. Explanation: rust interferes with bonding and reduces weld penetration. 39. Which statement about adhesives is true? A. They replace welds entirely. B. They often supplement rivets or welds for strength. C. They only fill gaps. D. They are for cosmetic use. Answer: B. They often supplement rivets or welds for strength. Explanation: structural adhesives increase stiffness and crash performance when used with mechanical fasteners. 40. What is the main cause of side sway? A. Lateral impact shifting the frame sideways. B. Front impact compression. C. Roof damage. D. Engine torque. Answer: A. Lateral impact shifting the frame sideways. Explanation: side sway occurs when a side hit moves the frame or unibody laterally. 41. When welding near glass or plastic, what must be done? A. Leave it untouched. B. Shield or remove it. C. Spray it with water. D. Cool it with air. Answer: B. Shield or remove it. Explanation: heat and sparks can crack or melt nearby plastic and glass. 42. What is the purpose of cavity wax in structural repair? A. Adds weight for stability. B. Prevents internal corrosion after welding. C. Improves sound quality. D. Enhances paint adhesion. Answer: B. Prevents internal corrosion. Explanation: wax coatings protect internal surfaces unreachable by paint. 43. Which is an example of a non-repairable frame condition? A. Minor buckle. B. Slight twist. C. Sharp kink with torn metal. D. Light sag. Answer: C. Sharp kink with torn metal. Explanation: torn or kinked metal cannot safely retain strength and must be replaced. 44. Why must ground clamps be attached close to the weld site? A. Reduces electrical resistance and avoids module damage. B. Makes welding faster. C. Improves paint flow. D. Stabilizes voltage. Answer: A. Reduces electrical resistance and avoids module damage. Explanation: short current paths prevent current traveling through sensitive electronics. 45. When frame pulling, what should the technician do if the pull direction starts to shift? A. Stop and realign pulling setup. B. Increase pressure. C. Keep pulling faster. D. Add more chains. Answer: A. Stop and realign pulling setup. Explanation: off-angle pulling can distort or twist the frame further.
46. How can over-pulled metal be corrected? A. Heat and hammer. B. Apply a reverse pull. C. File it down. Or D. Add filler. Answer: B. Apply a reverse pull. A controlled reverse pull brings the metal back to its correct position. 47. Which system ensures accurate frame setup on the rack? A. Floor jacks. B. Vehicle specification data and targets. C. Paint alignment chart. Or D. Body filler guide. Answer: B. Vehicle specification data and targets. Explanation: OEM data ensures correct anchoring and measuring points. 48. Why is it important to measure both sides of a vehicle? A. To double-check paint color. B. To detect asymmetrical damage. C. To balance tire wear. Or D. To check door gaps only. Answer: B. To detect asymmetrical damage. Explanation: both sides must match. Differences indicate distortion. 49. Which document lists correct welding methods for each metal type? A. Paint code chart. B. OEM body repair manual. C. Service invoice. Or D. Insurance estimate. Answer: B. OEM body repair manual. Explanation: the repair manual outlines material types, heat limits, and weld procedures. 50. Which organization develops widely recognized training for collision technicians? A. DOT. B. ICAR. C. ASE only. Or D. OSHA. Answer: B. ICAR. Explanation: ICAR provides specialized collision and structural repair certification programs.
Thanks so much for studying with us today. I hope these practice questions helped boost your confidence and sharpen your skills. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss the next study session. You can click the links on screen right now to watch another study video and keep your learning going. I'll see you over there.